Then another form or number, which is number 4. Number 4 is called as a stanza the quatrain. The quatrain is 4-line poem. Famous poets for the quatrain were Fitzgerald, for example, in his poems. And we have the famous also romantic poet William Blake in the Tyger. He said in a poem composed in the Tyger, each 4 lines he changes the idea, changes the stanza form, and his stanza is an example of this. Example of the quatrain means 4 lines is Tyger, Tyger, burning bright in the forest of the night, what immortal hand or eye could frame the fearful symmetry. So this is a famous quatrain in English poetry about the tiger by William Blake. We have also another number, which is number 5. Number 5 means the quintain or the cinquain. Cinquain or the quintain means each 5 lines the idea of the poet is changing. And Percy Shelley is famous, another romantic writer, Percy Shelley, famous for his poem To a Skylark, to a bird. To the skylark, Percy Shelley used to say, teach me half the gladness that the brain must know, such harmonious madness from my lips would flow, the world should listen then, or as I'm listening now. Famous quintain, 5 lines in Shelley's To a Skylark. Then we have number 6, number 7, and number 8. Usually in English poetry, number 6 goes with number 8. Usually number 6 goes with number 8. Why? Because we have a form of poetry called the sonnet. The sonnet is composed in English poetry of 14 lines, composed of the octave and the sestet. Means that 6 lines is called the sestet and 8 lines, the 8 lines are called the octave and 6 lines are called the sestet. The sonnet is composed of a sestet and octave. This is Shakespearean way of writing poetry. So Shakespeare was famous for writing sestets and octaves in sonnets. Also on the sestet and the octave we have on first looking into Chapman's Homer, a famous also poem by John Keats, including sestet and sestet means 6 lines and octave means 8 lines. We have also the septet. The septet was famous by 17th century in Chaucer's poems, but Chaucer's included again in Chaucer's poem included into many tragedies and plays of William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare included so many septets in his plays, poems, where they include poems. And we have the Rape of Lucrece by William Shakespeare, famous septet in this poem. So all in all, this video was about stanza forms. Stanza forms equals the synonym of number of lines in a poem. So let's recapitulate. We have from 2 to 8. Number 2 we call it the couplet. Number 3 the triplet. The number 4 we call it the quatrain. Then we have the cinquain or quintrain. Then we have the sestet, the septet, and the octave. So each number has a certain word called stanza forms. Thank you for today.